It's a pretty rough trip I'm on, but who wouldn't do it to tell the story of Vasco da Gama?
Week after week, month after month, just sea. Nothing but empty sea.
Ahoy! Land in sight!
At last.
At last. After 4 months of sailing, we spot land. We are nearing the southern tip of Africa. Hello there. Hey, hey. Can we get some water on board? Would you like to take a look at some of the fine things we have? Wouldn't you like to exchange something of yours for them?
We'd like them, but what can we give you for them?
What can you offer us that's as fine as these?
I don't know. What about these ivory bracelets we've made? Can you use them?
Yeah. I suppose these are all right. Give us a load of those ivory bracelets and we'll give you a couple of red caps with bells.
Notice the things Vasco gets in exchange. The ivory bracelets took 10 times longer to make than the caps. Hello, who are you and how do you live?
We are hunters. We live in small groups and move from place to place. We work together and share our food equally.
Then you're not divided into classes?
Classes? What are classes?
Thank you, honored stranger.
We're rounding the Cape of Good Hope now.
in sight!
Land sighted. Cast anchors. Hospitable and kind people dwell here. We call this place the land of good people.
Hi, are you hunters too?
We are peasants, but we was hunters before. But we couldn't kill enough to feed us all. So we began to farm the land, entertain the animals, and now there's food for all of us. Our chief live over there in the big house. He got a lot more animals than we have, and we help him look after them.
Classes begin with farming. And that's just like it is at home.
Ahoy! Ship to starboard!
We are passing several rich trading ports that we have never heard of before. Sofala, Quilomane, Kilwa. And the ports are full of ships, and the houses are built of stone.
This city looks just like a European city. There's rich and poor here, too. Hi there. Who are you?
I am a slave, and so is my mother.
Wow, what's that?
There's the prince. He is our ruler. He lives from the taxes he takes from the people. Then there's the merchants. They sell the goods that the craftsmen make, and the produce the peasants bring in from the countryside.
Nihama.
And then there's us slaves. We can buy our freedom, but where can we get the money?
The people in this city are divided into many classes. There are so many things to buy in this market. Where do you merchants get them from?
Well, the merchants here buy goods from traders who come all the way from China to the great trading kingdoms of Benin, Mali, the Congo, and Momotapa in the west. They buy and sell cloth, spices and perfumes, gold, porcelain and ivory, and lots of other fine things.
These are exactly the luxury goods that the Portuguese are after. The problem is, Vasco only brought rubbish to trade.
Excuse me. How about doing a little business? Look at these beautiful caps I have from Europe. Beautiful, aren't they?
Did you imagine that I would trade for such junk? You fool. No.
What? What did you say?
Can't you see that our things are much better than yours? Don't you know that our ships are much bigger and swifter than yours?
Yeah, but the red caps and the glass beads.
No, no, no. Maybe the camels would like to buy them, my friend.
Well, Vasco finally finds a guide and sets sail for India.
We're nearing the land of pepper and spice. Greetings, Your Royal Highness. We would like to buy some spices. We've brought some fine honey and amber and these little red caps with bells on them.
You've got to be kidding. They're the ugliest things I've ever seen. But I like the shirts you're wearing. Do you have any more of them?
Our shirts? Yes, but our honey and amber.
We already have plenty of honey and amber.
But the red cap...
Trash!
But in the end, the Portuguese were able to get their hands on some pepper and spices.
We set sails and were homeward bound.
And you said they'd never make it home, huh?
No, I didn't.
That Vasco is one hell of a captain,
He is
that
a hell of a
Vasco. There, but what happened to the rest of his men?
My dear Vasco, welcome home again. That was quite a feat, finding the sea route to India. Do you realize that the voyage has paid for itself 60 times over? That's what I call good business.
It was profitable this time, but I don't think we can do it again. They're not interested in our goods. They've got better themselves.
No problem. There must be some other way to get them interested.
Once more, Portuguese ships appear off the coast of Africa. But this time, they're heavily loaded with cannons and guns and soldiers. The ships drop anchor outside the rich trading ports, and soldiers are sent ashore. As they move through the streets, they kill anyone who gets in their way. They plunder the cities of all their riches. The people flee in panic to save their lives. The Portuguese ships are filled with gold, ivory, and cloth. When there is nothing left for them to steal, the Portuguese set fire to the cities. And as a final salute, they let loose a barrage of cannon fire. Soon, the once flourishing ports on the east coast of Africa lie in ruin. It's not long before the Portuguese control all trade in the Indian Ocean. The Islamic merchants are defeated, their ships are sunk, and their goods are stolen. In the end, the Portuguese have the sole right to trade with Africa, with India, China, and the East Indies. Wealth comes pouring into Europe. The same thing happens in the Americas. Soldiers, cannons, guns. Thousands of people are slaughtered. The Portuguese and the Spanish conquer vast areas of South America, destroying the civilizations of the Incas, Mayas, and Aztecs. They take the land from the Native American Indians and steal their gold. The Indians are no match for the guns and horses of the Europeans. They are forced to do slave labor in the gold and silver mines and on the tobacco plantations. The Indians are forced to work all day for these new masters. And when they don't work hard enough, they are whipped and tortured. Thousands die from exhaustion and starvation. The riches that the Indians have produced are loaded onto ships and brought to Europe. There they are to be sold. Wealth pours into Europe.